Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Yeah, so it's similar to Bitcoin. Don't want to waste any time. Only quick look at the pattern here and any updates since the last video. And it still looks like we are in a triangle, Elliott Wave triangle, similar to Bitcoin. They tend to break when you're 2/3 into the triangle. The E wave must stay below the C wave. Yeah, it must stay. However, they can break out above the AC trend line for a short period. They need to stay. The E wave needs to stay below the C wave, but can do this breakout before coming down. Yeah, because with these triangles, so the wave 4, which I've got as a wave 4, basically the move before the last wave, this tends to be a triangle. Not always, but obviously we had wave 4 on the weekend, and that often leads to a triangle, often sideways movement. Market hasn't fully made up its mind yet. It also tries to do a lot of things at once, up and down, indicates indecision. So, also I don't know what's going to happen, but likelihood would suggest it's going to be a trend continuation here to the downside, because we are currently holding below resistance. We've come from a strong move down, sideways action, below resistance, hit the ideal target for a wave 4. And now it's all about, when do we break out to the downside? Note that if we go above 1601 and sustain above 1601, we have to assume or start to assume that a more substantial low has already been made. But it would be ideal to go at least once more lower, yeah. Ideally sort of to 1480, but we're going to take a look at some more specific targets. It's similar to Bitcoin, where it could be one more low or maybe also two more lows. The first target might not take, or the first move down out of the triangle might not take us down all the way to 1480. We're going to take a look at why. But yeah, it looks like a contracting triangle, trend continuation pattern, Elliott Wave triangle. They tend to break out to the opposite side of the E wave. That's how we can count it. It adheres to the rules. What else can I say? Yeah, so the E wave here to the upside. I mean, we can draw here or calculate the target for the E wave in that we would have to assume D is finished. Okay, so target for the E wave would be 1575. Yeah, which is only sort of a guideline target. It doesn't necessarily need to get there, but 1575, 1576. And as long as we stay below the C wave high, which is at 1583, 1582, it should be good, and we could expect a break to the downside. If we go above the C wave high, it might just be an extension of the triangle, yeah. But if it breaks above the A wave high at 1590, that's already a warning that it may also break above 1601. On the other hand, breaking down would be confirmed if we break below here, 1551. And what would be the target? Well, taking the height of the triangle, you could argue here, because it's so far in this A wave, we've got a bit of a range of targets, because normally you say at the beginning of the triangle, it's not entirely clear to me where the triangle really starts, but it would normally be here. Yeah, if it's in the beginning, it would be a bit higher. So anyway, let's assume we go to sort of, 1570 or something, and then first target down would be 1530. Now, if I really extend these trend lines and go to the beginning of the triangle, then we're talking here about a bit of a longer, so we've got a bit of a target range, and that could take us down to 1518. Yeah, so just note that this range might be the first target. It's a bit unclear at the moment because the E wave hasn't finished yet, but note that any move up here now, as long as it stays below the C wave high, could just be a bit of a dead cat bounce before it comes down really. And that could happen very quickly, as it normally happens after triangles. So that's what I'm watching, these levels. If it goes above 1601, we have to assume the low is already in. Until then, trend continuation is preferred. Okay. So yeah, that's my update about Ethereum. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.